Today's horoscope, Sagittarius January 4th, 2025. Discover your future with my daily horoscope for you about love, work, health, money and compatibility with other signs. Today's minor challenging aspects can sometimes leave you feeling vaguely unsettled, but the adjustments you make as a result can be helpful down the road. Your perceptions may not be as reliable as they usually are today, and reading too much into a situation may be more trouble than it's worth. Avoid getting too caught up in spiraling thoughts or wrestling with regrets or recent decisions. You could be dealing with people who won't budge on a matter or the opposite, lacking the confidence to make a firm decision. Either way, it's frustrating. Or, there can be an inner conflict between a desire to innovate and a need to stick with familiar people and situations. For the best results, steer clear of flip decisions and try to stay in the moment. It's not a good time to win over others or make a stand. Refinements need to be made to incomplete or weak plans. Focus on accomplishing your goals step by step and look for channels to express your feelings, even if these are not direct routes. You may be surprised how many there are, helping you to rise above the small, irritating challenges of the day. A newfound, subtle theme will begin echoing throughout the cosmos. Vesta, an asteroid far off in the depths of space, has turned a corner and ventured into the sign. Vesta is an asteroid that was named after the Roman goddess of the hearth and home. She is critical because she also aligns with sacred sexuality and our inner truth. Now, as she takes on the energy of Scorpio, we may become more all or nothing about our passions and relationships. Focusing on shadow work and understanding what we must eliminate to transform are paramount concerns. Agree to disagree. Know when to step away from a tense interaction when Mars retrogrades in Leo and Pluto oppose Aquarius. You and another professional party might need to be on the same page regarding something. It could be over an obligation at work or something outside of work. No matter what the topic of conversation is, you may feel defensive about your point of view. Step away before this interaction becomes a full-blown argument at work. Some fights are not worth showing up for, significantly if they could negatively impact your job. Today's planetary alignment gives you the ability to see yourself for the good, beautiful person that you are. If you have been tending to your needs and paying close attention to yourself, mindful eating, exercise, and sleep, you will feel especially good. If you have been feeling guilty because you've been distracted and neglecting your body, such a benevolent aspect reaches deep into your core and spreads its healing rose-gold light. Expression is the key to this day. The essence of the day converges with your natural makeup. Now is the time to convey your expectations and ideals in both business and personal relationships. Do not be surprised if, when communicating your wants and desires, you gain some closure to past issues that had appeared to be irresolvable. Take time this evening to write in your journal and unwind in general, for without this outlet, your sentimentality can become overwhelming. Having the moon in your communication sector and still separating from its friendly aspect to Jupiter in your relationship sector yesterday couldn't come with better timing. The moon will leave tomorrow, but staying on as Venus leaves your communication sector today will help with the transition to the planets that can continue remission to give your heart and your relationships a voice. Meanwhile, this will see Venus shift her and therefore your heart's focus onto home and family and to what will be the start of some powerful months across the home, family, or property fronts. As Venus, the planet of love leaves your communication sector, not to return until early 2026, her mission to give your heart and your relationships a voice will remain in safe hands. While the moon will leave tomorrow, there is not only continuous planetary activity in your communication sector for the rest of the year but working closely with Jupiter, until he leaves your relationship sector in June. Daily Planetary Overview. Lately, you might feel a bit off balance, struggling to concentrate on your everyday responsibilities. It's as if your usual motivation has taken a back seat, and the tasks that once felt manageable now seem daunting. Remember, it's okay to have days like this. They're a natural part of life's ebb and flow. Instead of getting too discouraged when things don't turn out as planned, focus on doing your best in the moment. Even small victories can feel significant when you're in a challenging phase, and every little effort helps build the momentum you need to recover your confidence and composure. The support you receive from those around you can feel like a breath of fresh air, especially when your ideas and projects gain traction more easily than you expected. Whether it's colleagues backing your proposals or friends rallying behind your plans, this is a time to embrace collaboration. Think about the last time you took a chance and reached out for help. Didn't it feel great to know you weren't alone? Tap into that energy now. Let your natural charm and determination lead the way, but remember to remain gracious and grounded. After all, the connections you're building now could prove invaluable in the future. At times, you may find yourself caught between acting boldly and showing restraint. This inner conflict is completely normal and can even be beneficial. Take a moment to reflect on past experiences. Can you recall a time when choosing to pause and reassess turned out to be the right decision? By identifying which challenges truly matter and which are less significant, you'll feel more at ease and encounter less resistance from those around you. This clarity not only lightens your emotional load but also strengthens your relationships with those closest to you. There may also be moments when your usual problem-solving strategies don't seem to work. This can feel frustrating, but it's actually an opportunity in disguise. Sometimes, stepping out of your comfort zone and trying a new approach is all it takes to break through a seemingly unsolvable situation. Think of it as a chance to innovate and grow. Have you ever tried a different route, whether literally or figuratively, and discovered something unexpectedly wonderful along the way? This could be one of those moments. As you navigate these experiences, you might find that everything you take on begins to fall into place. Your enthusiasm and expertise shine through, earning you admiration from those around you. This recognition can feel incredibly validating and provide a much-needed boost to your self-confidence. However, it's important to remain humble and respectful. Remember that the people who admire and support you now might be the ones you rely on later if things don't go exactly as planned. Gratitude goes a long way in maintaining those valuable connections. Even when you're feeling on top of the world, it's wise to keep an eye on your resources, especially your finances. It's easy to get carried away when you're feeling unstoppable, but thoughtful spending will serve you better in the long run. Before making a purchase, ask yourself if it's truly necessary or if it's simply a response to the excitement of the moment. Financial discipline now can create a stronger foundation for the future, allowing you to sustain this period of success and growth. On a physical level, your energy is boundless. You're feeling fit, strong, and mentally sharp. This is a wonderful time to channel any excess energy into activities that nourish both your body and mind. Maybe it's a jog through your favorite park, a group workout session with friends, or simply exploring a new way to stay active. Have you ever noticed how invigorated you feel after moving your body in a way that brings you joy? Pay attention to those moments. By listening to what your body needs and responding with care, you're setting yourself up for even greater well-being. As you move forward, remember to celebrate your achievements, no matter how small they may seem. Life isn't a race, and every step, big or small, matters. Share your thoughts and experiences with those around you, and invite them to do the same. What challenges have you faced recently, and how did you overcome them? What lessons have you learned that might inspire others? Together, through connection and shared wisdom, we can all grow stronger and more resilient.